Hi guys, today is July 27th, 2020, and futures are pointing to a higher open. And as lawmakers are getting ready to pass a $1 trillion support package, and Secretary Mnuchin came on CNBC on Sunday and talked about it, and looked like it's gonna be approved, but who knows? There is still a gap between Republicans and Democrats, and we'll see what happens. But this bill will help a lot the economy. So also the renewed tension between China and U.S. Pressured the markets on Friday. So market was down, but right now it's trending up a little bit, and looks like we're going to have a positive open. So let's jump to SPY, S&P for ETF for S&P 500, and I still have these support and resistance lines, and looks like to me the market is going higher. Right now it's stuck on this resistance line, but it's if it breaks out of this resistance line, I think the market will go higher. In my opinion, it will. So I will be watching for this, and a lot of people are jumping ship right now because a lot of worries out there, and that's good because if people were laid back and thought that the market is going higher, it would not go higher. But right now, a lot of pessimism out there, and that makes the market actually go higher, believe it or not. So that's how the market works. Actually, when there is pessimism, that means there is still room to go higher. Okay, so let's jump to corporate news. Let's start with two stocks that shook the market on Friday. That's Intel and AMD. So Intel reported earnings 12 cents above estimates, but they said that they will delay a new generation of super-fast 7mm chip by about 6 months, and that took the stock down like 17%. So in general, Intel, I think if it goes significantly below $50, I think it could be a good opportunity to get into the stock, because this news is a bad news for Intel, but it's not as monumental as 17%, 20% drop. And if it goes down into I would suspect $48 area, I would say pull the trigger. Okay, so on these news, AMD is actually jumped to 20% on Friday on the news of Intel delaying its chip, because AMD already has the 7mm chip, and it means that they will take market share from Intel. So AMD was trading up on Friday, and it's trending up today, actually. So I think AMD will go even higher than that, and I would suspect I'm holding AMD, and I would be willing to sell an AMD in the $75 area. Okay, so AMD, AMAT. So AMAT is Applied Materials, and that stock dropped actually on Friday, and on the news of Intel, and because Applied Materials considered to be a customer of Intel, but also a customer of AMD. So that actually could be an opportunity to get into the stock, because I think this drop was not justified for Applied Materials. Okay, so let's jump to Verizon. So Verizon reported actually pretty good earnings, 3 cents above estimates, revenue beat as well. Verizon said it experienced negative impact from the virus, which hurt wireless service and ad spending revenue. So in general, Verizon is a pretty good company, and I think it will continue to benefit from the current environment, and actually the stock may go higher from here. So I say Verizon is a buy, but it's not a crazy buy like the company. If you expect to make $20 or 20% overnight on Verizon, you're mistaken. So this is a slow and steady stock with a nice dividend, but it will go higher eventually. But if you don't want like a crazy volatility and slow and steady stock that goes up, that's Verizon for you. Okay, VZ AXP. American Express. So American Express showed very good earnings, but lower revenues than expected. AXP said that spending volumes gradually increased in May and June. So just like with other financial companies, AXP could be in the penalty box for a while until vaccine is there, because all these financials will struggle a little bit because of the potential loan losses on its, a lot of companies, like a lot of banks, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, JP Morgan, they allocated a huge number of money for potential loan losses, and that American Express is going to be the same way. So it will trend sideways, in my opinion, and stock says the same thing. Stock chart says the same thing. So I would say it's dead money for a while. Okay, Honeywell. Stock symbol HON. So Honeywell reported a beat by 5 cents, revenue above, said it will face ongoing challenges with aerospace and oil and gas segment. So just like just like financials, actually, Honeywell will be challenged for a while. It will be in the penalty box, just like financial, because of they have a big exposure to aerospace and oil and gas industry. So I would just leave Honeywell alone. Okay, so SLB, Schlumberger. They reported actually pretty good earnings, 5 cents per share compared to 1 cent loss expected. The revenue was in line with estimates, and I actually think that SLB Schlumberger can go higher from here, because oil is actually trending higher, and I think maybe it's a good opportunity to get in on some of the oil stocks, just like SLB. Okay, so Disney said that they will delay the release of its Mulan movie, and also pushed back new park installments of Avatar and Star Wars. Well, Disney is struggling. I think at the $117, I think it would better be left alone, because they have a lot of problems with this wires, and parks are, a lot of components that are not working. Movies, parks, everything. Disney has a big streaming service, and that's the only thing that's benefiting them. But all the other parts struggling. So I would leave it alone again, just like I said about the previous two. AZN. Okay, Astrazeneca. That's an interesting company to get in right now, and received approval by FDA to treat patients with chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. And also they said that they will pay up to $6 billion to Japan Daiichi Sankyo. It's a Japanese drug maker, and I think AstraZeneca is an interesting buy, in my opinion, here in this area, in the $55 area, and could be a long-term opportunity to get into the stock. Okay, so EW. Edwards Life Sciences. Okay, so Edwards double consensus estimates after reporting earnings, while revenue was also higher than expected, and procedure volumes, they said, improved in May and June, and it's trading a little bit higher than I wanted to get in right now, but if it comes down to like low $70, I would get into the EW. Okay, Skyworks Solutions. Skyworks Solutions is trending higher, and it reported a beat on Friday on top and bottom, helped by growth in 5G products, announced an increase in dividend by 14%, and Skyworks is a buy, in my opinion, and actually it's trading pretty low at this point, and I think it should go higher. SWKS UAA. Under Armour. So Under Armour was upgraded by Deutsche Bank, who issued a catalyst call buy on the stock, saying the earnings will beat as healthy lifestyle trends take hold. So I think Under Armour is a pretty good buy in this area at like under $11, and I think the stock may go higher actually. Moderna. Okay, so Moderna had some news. It said that it had received an additional 472 million in the government assistance, and phase 3 study has now begun. So Moderna came, went up a lot. I think a week ago to a high of $95 and dropped to like $70, and I think it's an interesting buy in my opinion in this area. Okay, at the same time, Inovio Pharmaceuticals didn't have any news that I could see, but it was about to report its second quarter financial results on August 10, and will probably give an update on its development of its vaccine. So shares are higher pre-market, but I wouldn't get in at the market if you want to get in. It's a very speculative buy in my opinion in this area for Inovio. So closer to like $20 I would be interested to buy this, but not at $23 right as it's trading right now. Okay, ACI. Albertsons companies. That's a company that actually is a supermarket chain, and they earned 5 cents above estimates. Revenue in line, helped by 26.5% jump in comparable store and digital sales, and it's actually an interesting buy in my opinion for Albertsons. I think it's trading at reasonable prices. So ACI is I think is a long-term buy. Biogen. So Biogen was upgraded by Morgan Stanley to overweight based on the prospects of Biogen's new Alzheimer's drug. And I told you before that Biogen, in my opinion, is a buy in this area, like $272, and I think it will go higher. ABI. Every Dennison. That's a maker of labels and industrial bonding solutions, reported earnings 14 cents above estimates. The revenue also beat, but it does expect 2020 sales and earnings to decline. And it's trading a little bit higher pre-market, and I actually think it's not a bad idea to buy this stock, AVY. And the last one I will give you is KTB. Contour Brands. It's a maker of Wrangler and Lee jeans, and it received a double upgrade from sell to buy from Goldman, and saying that Goldman said that all the negatives are priced into the stock. So I think it's trading higher pre-market, and I think it's a good buy. Even like under $20, I think it's a good buy for Contour, stock symbol KTB. Okay, guys, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the like button. I'll see you Thursday.